Last night, the government decided to ban hemp. That's right, a secret line was added into the spending bill that had to pass to reopen the government to ban the entire hemp industry. Mitch McConnell led this vote and said that it would only ban certain intoxicating hemp products from bad actors, but in reality, it bans 99% of every product sold today, whether it's CBD, the hemp-derived THC products, or otherwise, they're all going to be banned. 365 days, this law and new definition takes place, and 350,000 jobs in the hemp industry, over $70 billion of annual economic activity, and tens of thousands of small businesses are all getting wiped out. Real great thing happening in this economy, huh? So what do we do about it now? At this point, the bill is in law. President signed it. That cannot be amended, but it can be overwritten in the next spending bill. A new spending bill is going to have to get passed somewhere around mid-January because the current one only budgeted for about up to then anyway. When this happens, we have another opportunity to put new sensible regulations into place to actually regulate the hemp industry properly, where it protects kids, it protects the consumers, and it keeps the freedom of choice available for people to just choose to use the products if they want responsibly or not if they're not with it. But the reality is banning it does not save the children. It does not save the consumers. It pushes the product back to the black market. So the $70 billion that we were getting in legal small businesses paying taxes and employing people, yeah, that money is going to go to gangs and cartels. Do you want them to have your money, or do you want American small businesses to have your money? I think it's a pretty obvious decision. But what can we do from now until then as the consumers and the business owners that stand for this plant and this industry being the way that it is? Well, I'm telling you right now, the answer is not sit around and do nothing. It's not to fearmonger and grope and cry and blame who should have done what and how the lobbying industry should have been more coordinated or consolidated, anything like that. The reality is right now more than ever, we need to get online and show our politicians that we care about this plant, we care about this industry the way that it is, and we will not stand for an outright ban. Second, as the industry, we need to put together real regulations to suggest to the politicians so they can have an actual framework that works for them and their concerns about saving the children, age gating it. Obviously, we can make it 21 plus. Any packaging or labeling requirements that make it not appealing to children and harder to access for children. Of course, as the industry, we're for that. These products are for adults, veterans, old people, anyone who doesn't want to take opiates for pain or any of these other things that they're taking it for. This is a natural plant option, and adult Americans should have the option to freely choose to take this product and moreover have it be easily accessible. The way that the law is now, it's been great. People can order these products to their house. They don't have to go to a smoke shop or dispensary if they don't want to. They don't have to interact with drug dealers in sketchy parking lots who probably also sell fentanyl and other drugs. They get clean, lab-tested products to their house, and if anything's wrong with it, they get to blame the company, and that's how it should be. So, 365 days, but today is the first day of the war. We have to start fighting and get everybody in the industry on the same page. If you're a business owner or employee of this industry, you need to make sure that your company is working with a lobbying group, both donating money and the time that it takes to call on the politicians, let them know what's going on, what we want them to vote for. And if you're a consumer, your dollars matter now more than ever. If you're going to buy these products still, you should be buying from a company that is actively working to fight to keep this plant legal. This is not the time to panic and stock up, because guess what? Flour goes bad in a couple weeks. Sure, you can buy a bunch of extracts and just sit on it, but is that what you want? You want to sit by on the side, watch your government take away your freedoms, or are you going to fight to keep this plant legal? Decades and decades before us and generations of all the different activists across the board have fought to get us as far as we are today, and we are not going to let one single step go in the opposite direction. This plant means so much to everybody that consumes it, for health, for wellness, and for recreation. The reality is, this is a healthier alternative than alcohol. This is a healthier alternative than a lot of pharmaceuticals as well, and people want this. So it's time to step up, let your voice be heard, be on the right side of history, and not let the entire $70 billion industry with over 350,000 jobs get wiped out. 365 days, the clock starts now. Remember, get involved with lobbying, or support a brand that does. The people have the power. Call your representatives and make sure you're staying active throughout the rest of this year so we keep this industry. My name is William Goodall. I'm the founder of Base Smokes, and I approve this message.